Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how you can download a PDF file that was meant to hand cut as a template. Now I follow Jenofeve Designs on YouTube. Here's her Etsy shop. She makes amazing products. All of her products are instant downloads once you pay for them, and they are meant to be traceable templates. But with my arthritis, sometimes I need my Cricut to cut out my images for the intricate cuts. Most of these cuts are fairly simple, but I just wanted to see if I can actually upload the PDF files into Design Space. Now, remember, even though this does work, it is not going to be the exact same size as if you were to print the templates out on your printer and cut them. There's about a quarter of an inch difference on each side. So my album that I made is a little bit bigger, which is not a problem with me because it all dropped into scale. So first you want to download what you've purchased from the internet, from wherever, whatever favorite shop you have, or maybe you've created one yourself. Find your file, and in this case, the file dropped down in 5 different PDFs. One of them is super important whenever you order from Jenofeve. She gives you an instruction booklet with it, so you can print this out and use it as a follow along as you're making your or creating your album. And then she also gives you a couple different templates. So one would be a pattern and one would be plain. And this is the plain one. This is meant to be printed out on plain paper, and then you would see all her inky edges. Or you can print out it right onto pattern paper as well, and it really looks really sharp. You'll have to go onto her YouTube channel and follow her and watch some of her videos. She's amazing. So for this video purposes, I'm going to choose one page. So once I get to the page, just click onto the page. Now I'm using a Mac. I'm not sure how other computers would do this, but you want to save the page. You want to export it as a JPEG, not a PDF, a JPEG. Now, I'm sure if I knew what I was doing, I might want to change some of these resolutions, the quality and stuff, but I'm going to leave everything exactly the way it is. So each image or page that I download are going to be identical. Okay, once I have downloaded onto my desktop, I'm going to go to my upload into my Cricut Design Space. I'm going to locate my image because it's now an image, and I'm going to upload it into Design Space. I'm going to hit complex. It's just the one I always choose. I don't know why. Drops in it pretty big, but we're going to zoom in or zoom out so we can see the whole image. I want to erase the entire background. So use the wand tool. Then you want to double check to make sure it's all erased, and it is. But I also want the Cricut to cut out these holes in my envelope and flip page. So I'm going to tap on those to erase the holes. And then down at the corner of each of her pages, she numbers them. So I want to erase the number so that doesn't get cut out. When I go to continue, this is super important. You want to double check to make sure that there are no little spots anywhere. A few pages that I had uploaded had little spots, so I had to go back and erase them. And as you can see, there's no cut line between the tag, the envelope and the flip page, but that's okay. I'm going to drop this image in as a cut and print, and I'll show you why. Okay, I'm a little lazy. I think I want my machine to actually put score marks in there as well. Why not? If I'm going to have it cut it, let's have it score it while I'm at it. I still have the stylus. I don't have the scoring wheel. I don't find that I have that many projects that really need it. So I'm going to just take a moment to observe the image to see where my score marks are. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 score marks. And then I'm also going to show you how you could separate that flip tag, which is down the bottom. It looks like a tag, but it's actually called a flip page, I guess it is, flip page. And the envelope. So I'm going to put drop my score marks in, and I'm going to line them up exactly where I see the score marks on my print and cut image. And we get it as close to that score mark as possible because you want to be able to score exactly where it is needed in order for this envelope to fold and be in the correct position. So I'm going to turn the score marks that need to be turned into the other direction to make sure they're straight. And I'm going to put those score marks and line them up with the score marks on my print and cut image as well. Now, if you think that you don't need to do this step and you want to just cut it out and guess or measure where these score marks go and score them with your scoreboard, you could do that. And I actually did do that in a couple of my uploads because they were pretty simple and knew exactly where the score marks were. Now, a few of the designs from these templates, a few of the pages, they were just basic squares. But I still put it into Design Space to have me cut out one template because I needed it to be in scale with all my other cuts. So I'm not going to have my Cricut cut it out every time I want to make an album because it's just a square or a rectangle. I can use my traceable template that I cut from my Cricut for my future projects. Now here I'm going to show you a way to turn a score mark into a cut mark. Now you want to make sure it's straight, and you want to move the score mark exactly where you want it to actually cut. Then you're going to go up to the right hand and change it from a score to a cut. Line it up the best you can because it is going to cut exactly where you put that line. And then you want to make sure that you select all and not weld. You want to attach. Okay, but I'm not going to attach right the moment because I want to show you another way that you can separate your foot tag from or two parts of an image. I'm going to hide all of my score marks. If you don't hide your score marks or delete them, you would not be able to do this next step. But I don't want to delete them because we need them, so I'm going to just hide them. I'm going to drop down an image. A square would be the best image to use. And I'm going to make it big enough to go all the way around that flip page. You want to make sure that you delete your cut mark and line it up the best you can. Make sure it covers the whole part of that image, and you're going to slice it out. Delete the parts of the image that you do not need. Now to double check to make sure it cut where you needed it to cut, move it down, but you'll want to always go back and place it exactly where it was when you hide things that are within that image, so that the score marks that we bring back in are exactly where they need to be. I'm dropping down my score marks now. Whenever you hide something and then you're bringing it back in, don't panic, they're still there. They're behind the image, because it's always going to put the last image that you used up front. So you want to make sure you have everything, and you're going to select all and attach. Now when you go to have it cut, you're going to see exactly where it's going to cut. It's going to cut everywhere you see a white line. So where you just separated those two, it will now cut separately. So all three of those things on this page are going to be cut separately, even though you attached them on your canvas. Don't forget, go check out Jenofeve Designs. She has some wonderful, wonderful, like I said, printable paper and other embellishments, a ton of other books. The one that I purchased is a little bit older, but I just absolutely loved it and had to try it.
I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of the album that I made with the templates from Jenofeve Designs. Now, of course, this is the album that I made using the printables through my Cricut. So it did come out a slight bit larger than what it would be if I were to cut them out by hand. So this is the album, and it comes with 3 pages, but I added some extra pages to mine. So we have a tuck pocket here, flip up page that I put Velcro on with a tuck pocket here. Here we have a pocket in here with 2 mini envelopes, and inside the mini envelope is a little journaling page. Could also fit a wallet size photo here if you wanted to do that as well. You want to use double-sided paper when you're making this. Okay, so I made 2 of those. Have a pocket here. Now this is the additional pages that I had made right in here. I need to mat this page here. This is additional that I made. So you flip up and flip down that you can put some photos on. It's got a magnet. And then another one on this side. It does the same. A belly band here. And a belly band here. And when I attached this belly band, I attached it up here. I brought it down and I flipped it under and attached it here, so that way this belly band, anything in here, this is a little catch-all, so nothing falls out of the album. And of course each page has a pull-out card. There is a spot in here to do one too, but I have to make another pull-out. Okay, so then we have on this one is just a matte page that I made additional. And this one is a pull out this way. Have to mat those pages first, but get to put photos on there too. Now, I left this plain so I could show you what I do is when I'm putting a magnet in, I put the magnet in, then I mat the page so then you can't see the magnet. So the other magnet is in between this little strip of paper and the purple paper, so that way when it comes here, it just closes. Then on this side is just a little side tuck. And then this one is part of the the album. Has a flip page. This is that flip page that we seen in my tutorial. Okay, it's got a magnet in there as well. I'm going to pull out here. Another belly band this way. And then in the end, I just stuck a little tuck pocket this way. Okay, so that is my album. A couple little ribbons on the side, a little decorative button here. I don't think I'm going to put a closure on it. I'm just leave it like this. Now with the templates that I didn't show you with the Cricut Design Space uploading, but I did upload the box that the templates came in with as well. So it's keepsake album and box. So this is the box. I made mine with heavy chipboard. Jenofeve makes hers with, I think, medium chipboard. I only had the heavy and I really do like it. It's very sturdy. So there's the top. I'm going to probably decorate it. I don't know with what. And then I did these sides. And it's all matching paper with the album. And then that's the bottom. I might put feet on it like Jenofeve does. That looks pretty cool. And I need to figure out some type of closure. So the box does hold the album. And it also has extra room for other little goodies and memorabilia. And there you go. Now I'm going to do a tutorial on how to make this from start to finish. So I'm probably going to work on that later today or tomorrow. So I'll be uploading that in the next few days. So look out for that. And remember to like and subscribe and hit the little bell, because if you hit the little bell, then you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you for watching.